Are we rolling?
Camera, we lowering. Yeah.
Hi and welcome back to another episode of PTSE. Joined today by the ever hilarious
Mr. Hamison Day. Woo. I had to cheer for myself.
You had to cheer yourself.
Self-love.
Man, I was going to give you a proper intro.
Self-love. Umechelewa una kazi ya kuniambia you're going to give me a proper intro. On the other side of the table,
we have Farid Joffrey.
On the other side of the ring, in the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Buguruni Malapa, put your hands together for Farid Joffrey. Hapo kungekuwa na madera bodaboda hapo wanapiga kelele me.
Honi zinapigwa pigwa nini?
Yeah. Okay, so I was just checking on Yanga. They're okay for now. Wanacheza lini? Wanacheza kesho. Wanacheza Alhamis saa moja.
Before we get into Yanga, let me just thank you for the juice, man, because
of course.
Hey, man, it's hot.
It's
been hot and dumb.
And I was talking to my friend, and I was looking at the weather app. I'm like, the weather app is the most stupid app sometimes.
It really is,
because this guy is right. Kwamba it is 31 degrees Celsius, but it feels like 36 degrees.
Yeah.
I'm like, if it feels like 36, why don't you just say it's 36 degrees Celsius in the first place? What is the point of telling me it's 31?
It's a useless app.
Like, what's the point, bro? And then I'm like, these apps are lying to us. These apps are stupid.
Two apps I have an issue with. The weather app and the period app.
The other weather app. Yo, that one sounded like you're speaking from a very recent experience. What happened? The weather app told you things are clear. Clear skies.
It told me it feels like 36. Well, it's not.
Kumbe it's not the disease.
That's why I need to walk around with an umbrella at all times.
Hey, Kumbe, it was raining, my dog.
Yeah, man, but...
So what happened, man? We need to just make sure you're okay.
No, I'm okay. I'm alright. Come on, man. It's too hot to be with someone, man. It's
too hot to be with someone.
Yeah, it's too hot to be with someone in Dar now.
I know it's too hot, but when you said the weather app.
No, I'm just giving examples or references because these are the things that we always look at. Like we prepare our day through these things, right? You wake up and you look at your calendar there and you think, it's a good day.
But do you trust that app? Like, let's say you're dating a girl and she's like, I'm following this app.
Yeah, period tracker. They call it.
Period tracker.
Flow.
Do you trust the apps? Like, if what's your experience or what's your opinion?
I usually, this is gonna sound strange, but it depends on the girl. First of all, like sometimes I usually trust the girl before that because some girls have like, I don't know, they can tell their bodies or whatever, you know. And sometimes I get a calendar on my own, so I have like two calendars. Like
you have a calendar, tracking
the calendar,
your girl's calendar.
Yes.
Hey, okay.
Yeah. You have to be safe.
Okay, but why go through all of that? Like, it feels like you're just lazy to buy condoms. Like, why don't you just... Why don't you just use protection? Why are you tracking the tracker?
All the hassle of, of getting all that stuff, all those things you talk about. We're supposed to be talking about Yanga, and now we're talking about...
No, we started off somewhere very nice. This can be the whole topic, I don't care. We started somewhere nice. You people that just want to eat raw. Kwa nini?
What do you mean kwa nini? Everyone knows kwa nini. And also... People need to chill. People need to relax with all this. With all this.
We are relaxed.
With all this talk of buying condoms and whatever. You think they're buying condoms?
We're relaxed if I say. I mean, most of us are relaxed. But if you know kwamba wewe unapenda mechi za nani? Mechi za njenje.
Yeah.
Si uvae soksi. Kwa hiyo unaingia kwenye mechi hujavaa soksi.
I never said that. I just said you have to check because accidents happen. Hata kama ukivaa condoms, accidents will happen, man.
I think I don't trust apps.
You don't trust apps?
Genuinely, I don't. Also, the app is not at anyhow connected to a woman's body, so the body will change depending on her moods, her
Stress.
diets, stress. Yeah, isn't stress a mood?
I don't know.
Emotions.
I don't know if stress is a mood.
Yeah, but like, there's so many other factors that contribute to when the periods come. That's why I'm like, if that's the case, these things are not trustworthy. I man, if the original weather app is not working properly, I don't think any other app can work properly when it comes to temperature. Like, that's what I believe, and it's like, I've never paid much attention to these things. I've heard of stories of people who said the app said it's cool and then found out it wasn't cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, it's happened?
Oh no, nakwambia sasa va soksi.
Then what? Then I don't know. It's been working well for
People
me.
said, yo, we checked the app said it's dope. Huh? Jamaa kaingia kule pacha. We.
Now he's a father.
Shangaa tumbo hilo. I said, oh my God, what's your app? Yeah, the app said it's okay. You know, it's weird, man. I don't know how these things work, but it's so funny for me. But I remember I had a conversation with a friend of mine, and this one is sad because it didn't even involve an app. This is a guy who was a virgin till he got to college, to uni. Grown up, kabisa, nigga saved himself for something special. And when he's with the guys now, the guys are, talking trash and saying, how can you be a virgin till now? You're grown up, you should do something, And then I think sometimes we forget that we put all this pressure on people, and sometimes people feel that they have to do it because, peer pressure is peer pressure. Yeah. The first time this guy actually has sex,
Yeah.
he gets a girl pregnant. He has waited his whole life, saved himself, said, I'm not doing this thing until it's right. And then finally, when he does it, gets a girl pregnant. First time, patcha! I don't know if the girl was also new to these things. Because one of you has to be...
Yeah, one of you has to be like
a pro.
Like a master.
Yeah, you cannot get into it with a fellow beginner.
Yeah. It can't be the blind leading the blind.
Yeah. That's why we sometimes have to give shout outs and occasionally throw something into the M-Pesa of the people, the exes who introduced us to the game.
Yeah, who taught us some stuff.
The real vets.
The OGs.
You never know how many children you might have had by now.
Yeah.
Because niggas go into it like, hey, you're just blind, my guy. I don't even know how to say this.
But you do know, though, like you and I, we have this talk separately. But you do know that okay, I can't speak for everyone, but in most cases, if someone doesn't want to get pregnant by you, they're not getting pregnant by you.
Of course, but they have to be knowledgeable.
Yeah, they have to
be a vet.
They have to be like on a different level.
They need to know what to do.
No.
So I'm saying in this guy's situation, I'm guessing the girl was also not very used to this, and she just went in there. He just went in there.
Maybe she didn't have like a lot of friends or something. Because usually, yeah.
So then the funny thing is, the same guys who were telling him, "Oh, you're still a virgin," so you didn't find out that he made a girl pregnant. Then they laughed at him
again.
They're like, "What the hell are you doing?" I think it's a scary thing because no one really prepares you for this stuff. I don't know about the education system for us in African countries. I don't know about the education system in Tanzania, if they teach you about these things. And even if they do teach you, it's kind of strange for you for like the first time you want to go and you want to I don't think you're going to confidently walk into a shop or into a pharmacy to buy condoms.
Yeah, never. The first time is always weird, it's always strange.
It's going to be strange. I'm just like,
you always ask for something else and then you look, I'm also getting this.
I think so, man. I think no.
I have so many painkillers I don't use, man. So many painkillers.
I remember.
Give me a Gofen.
I don't remember the first time I tried. I'm trying to see if I can remember the first time I went to buy a box of condoms. I don't remember. Do you remember the first time you went?
I remember. I remember. I even remember the.
Was it a shop or a pharmacy?
No, it was a. Nah, man, it had to be a pharmacy for the first time. Yeah.
Some people don't care. I genuinely think pharmacies are safer when it comes to buying these things. But recently, so the guys have been making me feel bad. They're like, pharmacy, it's expensive, dog. Just go to Shoppers.
No,
It's cheaper in Shoppers. And I look at the prices in Shoppers. I'm like, it's true, but I don't like the product placement in Shoppers.
yeah, it was.
They put it right there when you're going to pay, dog. When you're about to just like in front of the children.
There are kids there.
Now
There
I'm
are kids.
speaking Rough Riders on the counter.
While
there.
some kid is getting M&Ms.
Imagine, and you gotta look first. Do they have Durex? Rough Rider. No, I can't explain to these people why on the one hand I have bread and on the other hand I have condoms. This is just a weird.
I have a friend who told me a very funny story, but he told me that he buys condoms, you know, he's not the kind of guy who doesn't buy. He buys them. He says that's not an issue, but he doesn't use them. like he's all thinking is that to me condoms are like NIDA cards. You know, I just have it in case, you know, like in case like I need to show that I'm responsible, but I don't get in the clubs using NIDA or some shit, you know.
Man, I think these things are important. I think we joke around a lot, but when people have babies and they were not ready for babies, it's a proper reminder. Hey, it's all fun and games
until that shit happens.
That stuff happens, and you're like, like I personally now I don't play. We're not doing anything
Until
I have a Durex should just sponsor me now. Durex, I should be the brand ambassador for Durex. Man,
you'll need to shave your head.
for Durex.
Yeah, you know, like usually those models in those
They have a
commercials
shaved-
have a shaved head, you know. Shout out to Sadiq.
Yeah. No. This stuff is interesting. But how did we get to Durex?
We're talking about the weather app.
Oh, the weather. Yeah. The weather app is terrible, dog. So, when you said that, I was trying to figure out if you had a recent scare.
Nah. Me, hey man, you know me, man.
Because you were like, period
No, man, you know me.
trek. I'm like, yo.
I'm very surgical with that stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Sour. That's good.
And I always had a different thinking. Like especially when I was in college, I always thought like, because not everyone is using condoms, you know. Not a lot of people are. I showed it to my friend once, and they were like, "What is that? Is that like a balloon?" Like they don't know what they are.
How old is your friend?
He's
How
like-
old was your friend?
He was 25 at the time.
He's asking if it's a balloon.
Yeah, he's like, "What is that?" He's like, he doesn't get it.
Is it naturally dumb?
But that's what I usually ask myself is, not a lot of people are using them, but the numbers don't make sense because not everyone is getting pregnant or not everyone is making babies. So somehow people are just finding that balance of
No, but now there's also the birth. There's different methods of birth control.
the PlayStation 2. Yeah.
The Nokia China PlayStation 2, there is there's a shot that women get.
A shot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That keeps them from getting pregnant for a while. I think it's a shot. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask. But yeah, like there's a thing that women get now. I'm sure there's more. I haven't followed up. But there's that. I know they can get an injection or something that just keeps them from so then those ones are ready to go. Those ones are also like, for me, those ones are the most dangerous women in the world.
The ones who are ready.
Because they commit, dog. They're like, hey, just give me a shot. I want to, for a whole year, I just want to be jumping around without any stress. Now, I don't know how they know when that shot has expired, because that's another interesting thing.
But it's not fun. It's not fun like that, man. You need to have the scare. The
You
scare
need to
adds,
feel
adds
like,
adds the
hey,
value, you know?
what's going on? Bona kama 2 or 3 days,
yeah.
I'm feeling a certain type of way, and then
You need to fuck up your whole month just worrying and waiting for that confirmation call.
as a guy, you need to see the text. Kwamba, babe, it's late. You're like, hey, what are you talking about now? So, man, there's a lot of things happening. There's female condoms and all that. So, yeah, but of course, you guys. By you guys, I mean you. You guys, you. All the best.
It could never be you. That's what you're saying.
No, man. I don't play like that. No, man. I once went to Kariakoo with my uncle to buy Pampers. Hey, those things are expensive.
How much is one, by the way?
I
Like,
don't know. I just remember they were expensive.
And I don't think you can buy one. I think you have to buy like.
No, you can buy one. Kibongo bongo.
Okay. All right.
Kwenye duka la mangi hapo. Una pampasi.
But it doesn't make sense for you to buy one because the kid's gonna shit again and again. You know
Kilo
what I mean?
ngapi? I don't even know why they buy one for the night time when they want to go to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, no one wants to wake up at night. Kwa hiyo unanunua moja jioni saa 12. Nenda ununue pampasi hapo kwa mangi. Nafika pale. Pampasi ipo. Ya kilo ngapi? Kilo 2.5.
Wait, they sell them in kilos.
Yeah.
Is that on the kilos of amount of shits? Or
No. It's the size of the baby.
Okay.
So it's kilo. So some boxes are written size. Some boxes are written newborn to 1.5 kgs or something like that. So I'm telling you, I went.
You seem experienced.
I know.
If these things happen, at least I'm glad that you're around here.
I know, and that's why I was like, nah, these things are terrible. Like, at some point, you understand why our parents used to just use the one napkin and you would shit in it over and over and over. And they would wash that napkin and wanaianika kwenye jua mwanangu, inapigwa na upepo, ikitoka hapo imekakamaa, unarudishiwa tena vaa hilo hapo.
And your dad comes up with some excuse saying like, it's going to make his immune stronger or something,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
Man.
These white people things are expensive.
But they didn't have the weather app back then, you know? They didn't have it. We have it.
They didn't have all these birth control methods. So yeah. But yeah, all the best, guys, if you're listening.
And it's happening to you right now.
It's happening to you and you can relate.
And it's a life-changing moment, you know, you're worried. You're going into 2025 with something on the way, man. Hey.
But all I was saying is all the best, guys. That's all I was saying.
Shout out to you guys, man.
Yeah.
Let's move on, man. Let's we have to talk about your people. By the way, your younger people.
Yeah,
so
man.
Tell me what happened.
No, Yanga has been losing.
Mji umepoa
mwanangu. Wewe uone kama kuna tofauti mjini hapa. Kele zimepungua hivi.
Yeah, you know, because usually when you see the bodabodas doing their stuff, you know,
you hear the noise and for no reason, but it's been quiet for the past 1 to 2 weeks. Yanga lost to Azam. It was 1-0. And then they lost to Tabora 3-1. 2 games in a row, man. And it is just sad right now because they've been winning for the longest time and then all of a sudden they're losing. I think Simba is leading. Let me just check.
What happened? Did they have players injured or something? Because last time we checked, man, they were playing well, man.
No, man. It's just their turn to lose.
They have good football.
You know, football is unpredictable. It's just their turn to lose. So it was so weird because...
Wait, is that albino guy still with him?
Which albino guy?
There's an albino guy who's like a big Yanga fan. I don't know if he's for Yanga or Simba. He keeps moving from one team to the other.
Oh, the spokesman.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's around.
The influencer.
He's around.
He's quiet now, isn't he?
I can't find... Yeah, he's quiet. I can't find the Tanzanian league on the app. Oh, man. But I think Simba is leading now. Because at some point it was it Singida that was leading the table? It was so weird, man. And then Yanga loses like this. But yeah, that's the whole reason why it's been very quiet.
You wait until they win one game and everything changes. Just one game and everything changes, man.
It's gonna be so noisy again. But they've been playing top football for so long. It's been 2, 3, 4 years. They've just been killing the game.
But this thing has been going on because it's not just Yanga. It's even some big teams, even Manchester City, man, are losing. They've been, I think it's 4 games in a row now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was Singida leading. And Singida is still leading. Okay.
How about my team? Where's my team?
Which is your team?
Mtibwa Sugar is my team. Mtibwa and TP.
So the top 3 is Singida at number 1 with 26 points. Simba is number 2 with 25 points. Azam is number 3 with 21 points. And then Yanga is number 4 with 21 points. Wow! Okay, Mtibwa mbona haipo?
Wait, tumeshushwa? I haven't been following up.
Unless they've changed the name of the team.
What about TP Mazembe?
They're not here. TP Mazembe is not in the Tanzania. This guy, guys, this is how you know this man is not Tanzanian.
Nah, man, I don't follow Tanzanian football as much, man. You know.
Guys, asking about TP Mazembe. TP Mazembe is from a different country, dog.
What is that, Rwanda or is that what, Congo?
Congo, I think.
Okay.
Because
I always know those are my two teams, Mtibwa and TP Mazembe. Like,
okay, so the table I was looking at was wrong. It was on Google. Now I'm checking on Live Score. Simba is first, which is what I know. Simba should be first with 25 points. Then Yanga is second with 24 points. Then Singida is third with 23. So 25, 24, 23. Then Azam with 21. Tibwa is also not on this table. So vijana wako hawapo.
Wanazingua washikaji.
Shashushwa.
I'll have to call the owner.
You know him?
No.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Manchester City have lost 4 games in a row now.
Pep Guardiola.
What
do you think is going on with that team? Do you think it's because the best player in the world is not playing for them right now? Do you think it's that important?
I don't think so. The Ballon d'Or winner.
The Ballon d'Or, yeah, the best player in the world, Rodri, he's not playing, but he's injured.
I'm thinking, who is this best player? This Rodri thing.
Rodri, 16.
I don't think so, man. Because normally, even if he's not there, they don't go this long without winning a game.
Yeah.
So it's just something else. Maybe it's just their time. They've been winning for so long. It's like Yanga. They've been dominant and they've been, so now other teams are catching on and playing. They're finally able to match their football. Because yesterday they were leading. It was 1-0 and then all of a sudden 1-1, then 2-1.
Then 2-1.
Yay, okay. So it happens. I think it's their turn to just go through a very tough period of football. And we'll see how that goes.
What's strange about the City team now is that Haaland is actually carrying now. Like, I can actually see this boy carrying, and it's not the other way around. Like, you don't see the team trying to carry him.
Like, you've watched them playing?
Yeah, I've watched them playing. Like, I see, like, even Haaland's goal, for example, like, it looks like a simple goal, but if you go and watch the goal, it's intelligent as a striker doing so. And I think the boy, we have to give him his flowers, man. He's an intelligent striker.
I mean, you don't have that many goals if you're not.
True, you don't.
Across how many teams now? 3-4 teams?
I always like criticize the guy. Like I always say he could be he could have different ways of finishing because he usually has one or two. And he's not even good with heading and all that. But he's very good in picking positions, making the right run, like what he did yesterday, especially the defenders. Just, those things, you get a ball and just one touch and you eliminate one player and then the other player at the same time. I'm like, that's...
I haven't checked the highlights, but it's good if that's the case. But also, it's good that they're losing.
It's good that they're losing, yeah.
Shitty thing is that Liverpool is winning. I don't know, man. But today, Arsenal and Chelsea play.
Yes, sir.
What are your predictions on that one? What do you think is going to happen?
Normally, when these two fools play, it just ends up in a 2-2 draw. Like, normally when they play, it's just what happens. But today, I have a different feeling. Because of what has been happening with City and Liverpool, I feel like Arsenal are under pressure to win more than Chelsea.
Yeah, of course they are under pressure, man. Arsenal is under pressure. But Chelsea is also going to want to win because they couldn't beat Man United. So they will want to prove kwamba, hey, sawa, we're a terrible team, but today we want to show you something. So I think it's going to be a cool game. It's going to be very interesting.
I'm just going to give a prediction now. I don't know if because you haven't seen the game. I think it's going to be 3-1 Chelsea.
3-1 Chelsea.
3-1 Chelsea.
Okay.
Yeah, I am that confident.
I've seen Chelsea playing. recently. I don't think they're good enough to beat Arsenal, but Arsenal is under pressure. Chelsea is also under pressure. I'm thinking more of a draw. They're both terrible at the moment. I think it's just gonna be a draw.
And a red card? Do you think there'll be a red card in the game?
No red card, but yellows.
Yellows.
Yellows itatembea sana. It's gonna be yellows in this match, but no red card and a draw. No, I don't know if it's gonna be a goalless draw. Let me see. Nah, I think it's gonna be 1-1.
1-1?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, man. I don't know about 1-1.
That's what I think.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Well, let's talk about the other game that's been going on, but in a different country, in politics, that is not ending in a draw, apparently. Our guy, Donald J. Trump, aka now is what? Is a two-time?
He's a two-time reigning champion.
He's a two-time reigning champion, from beating women, like last time he beat Hillary, now he's beating Kamala.
Yeah.
But it says something when you have that on your CV as a president. Like I beat a white woman in politics, and then I beat a black one in politics, some years later,
Yeah.
And now what I'm expecting is, I actually saw this on Twitter. Like, I really hope that Trump lets previous presidents run so that he can let Obama run again,
Okay.
and then beat him as well. So he can do like a three-peat that we don't know.
But you think he can beat Obama?
I think Obama is more popular.
Yeah.
But you could never... I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Like, on no planet is that happening.
Yeah.
But I won't be surprised if Trump beats Obama, man.
I don't know what the obsession is with Americans and Trump, because I don't think they were happy with his first term.
They weren't.
And I'm like, okay, the first term was terrible. Then we find out this guy is a criminal. All these cases piling up, and it's all happening right before election time and all these campaigns. So Kabisa, you're going to be voting for a convicted criminal.
And his case is coming up. Okay.
And basically, they'll put a criminal back in the White House.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, how in the world is America what America is? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I understand. Justine, she's a comedian from Nairobi, Kenya. Justine Wanda was talking about, she has this funny jokes about women empowerment and representation and all that. And then she says, in Kenya, I don't remember the joke exactly. I'm not saying it word for word, but it goes something like, there was a lady who was, trying to run for president or something. I don't remember. Something along those lines. And women were with her. Women empowerment, women power, equal rights and all that. And then when it was time to vote, even the women didn't vote for her. And she was like, women were all about women power except when it comes to voting. She says, even me, I didn't vote. I was like, no, not this one. So it's like, Justine, I'm sorry for butchering your joke. She says it much better than I do.
We'd hope so.
But it was such a harsh truth, such a harsh reality, Kwapa. These people can be with you from start, but when it matters the most, when they need to put a vote, they're like, no, we'd rather vote for the man.
But the stats, at least this time, show they said the women were actually with her.
It was close, man. It was really close. It was really tight. I genuinely thought they were going to vote for Kamala because women empowerment, equal rights, and all that, and then also
black women at that.
Black women, and then also I just thought they wanted something different. That's what I thought. Like, hey, we've seen this guy. We know how terrible he was and how terrible he can be. Maybe let's give this other one a chance. But these guys were like, no, let's go back to this clown that we know. I don't know why. I don't know what they're thinking. These guys just said no. It's that thing where you're like, what's that saying? Better the devil you know than the devil you don't. I don't know, something along.
Yeah, something.
But like, yeah, I'm just like, this is insane. And then I remember on that day, I think I went to my kinyozi here in Migomeni, and
To get his political views, of course.
to get his political, you got to talk to the kinyozi. But the kinyozi went out for a second, and then there was a guy I was with, who was waiting to get his haircut, and then he said, hawa Marekani hawa wakimchagua Kamala watakuwa wamezingua sana. And I said, I'm normally not even interested in politics, but he just said that, and I was like, he said, wakimchagua Kamala watakuwa wamezingua sana. And then I asked him, kwa nini unasema hivyo? He goes, basi tu, yani. Bora wamchague Trump. Nikamwambia, so Trump ana nini ambacho unaona yani anafaa kuliko Kamala? Unajua Trump bwana anaamsha, unajua ile Trump anaamsha, anamzuka na vibe fulani. And I'm like, this is the worst way to decide who is going to rule the country. Like, because anaamsha, you're giving your vote because someone anaamsha. At this point, we might as well give Diamond Platnumz presidency in this country. Kwa sababu Diamond anaamsha jamani. But I was like, this is the mentality that keeps us alive as Tanzanians. This is why we survive every day of our lives. Because we don't make sense.
We in our own way we make sense. Like,
we are just ridiculous people.
But we got him though. Like, you and I got what he meant by after he just said that. Like, when he said that, we're like, I get what this guy means. Like, I understand.
And I'm like, wow, okay. So yeah, man, I don't know. What are your thoughts on this Trump winning again?
I think it's the thing is, I didn't pay as much attention, but I did watch some of the debates, and I think it's more like the American people are tired of what the like Kamala's party, like the left, what the far left are doing. Like, I think they're just so tired with what these guys have been sweeping under the rug. Like, even when you listen to their debates, they're talking about everything that's been happening under the Biden administration. Well, Kamala was part of the team. Stuff about, I don't know, immigrants, and it's like all these things that they're trying to say Trump is, you are doing already with a smile. While we know Trump is fucked up, but at least Trump is not going to come out here and just like lie. Like, I know, nakujua, I know you, my guy. You're coming out here, you're giving me stats, and I know what's going on. You're just making yourself richer. And he didn't lie. He says, I'm going to make the people who've supported me, they're going to benefit. The upper class, the rich, they're going to benefit. But it doesn't mean that the lower class and the middle class are not. But Kamala comes and says, we're going to focus more on the lower and middle class. And people know, hey, that's not the case. Because you guys have been there before and we haven't seen a difference. At least this guy, he tells us what he's going to do. Like, he's not sugarcoating it.
So you think they picked this one because he's brutally honest over someone else?
I think they're just tired of the lies. They're tired of the hope that you guys just keep bringing every time.
But you don't think the person who would have won for the first time would have at least tried to do the things they say they're going to do?
But how can they trust that? Because now look at it from this way. Even when they're talking about their debates, just look at one. Kamala always focuses on the people, like on social stuff, social issues. Like, always talks about the people. But whenever Trump opens his mouth, he can talk a lot of shit, that guy, and he can be racist or whatever. But he's going to talk about the numbers. He's going to talk about the economy and everything that's going on. Even the whole thing of them saying, he inherited money from his dad and whatever. But he's made more money from that.
So Trump said when he gets presidency, this is what I heard, I'm not sure if it's true, but he said if he wins again, he's going to end the war in Ukraine. You think he said he's going to end it in 24 hours? Or 42 hours? What did he say?
Something like that. Something around those, yeah.
He hasn't ended anything so far, Cindy.
No, I mean, they haven't done the final thing.
So if they do the swearing in, or it's called the swearing,
it's until January.
If they do that, you think he's going to end that war?
I don't see how he doesn't. Because look, hey, I definitely know that this guy is going to be an issue in terms of international relations. Like, I know there's going to be an issue there. But In terms of ending wars, we don't know what he means by that.
It's also hard to take him seriously, man. Trump is a clown.
He is, but he's
at some point, because we always think of America as a leading country in terms of this stuff. But now I'm like, at some point, these guys are making us, they're wanashusha hadhi of a person who's called a president.
both of them, right?
America,
Oh yeah,
in general, like just the way they're doing things, is just making us think that presidents are
definitely.
nothing. Like anything can be a president.
Definitely.
And I'm like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Man, they had Kanye West as a
Running.
candidate, man.
Yeah.
Come on. We
And people
fuck with
voted.
we fuck with Kanye West, but
He's
come
our
on, bro.
guy.
Yeah,
but hey, as a president,
but bro, come on now.
you
know?
this is some weird stuff. And Trump is 78.
You're the same guy who said,
The guy-
"I'm a sick fuck. I like a quick fuck. I don't want to see you in the Oval Office, mate."
The guy is Trump is 78. Biden was 80 something. Are they tired of voting for old people?
80-100. Biden was like 80-100 or something. That guy is.
Are they not tired of voting for old people? Because I'm just like, you guys don't even want someone young, at least? He was 81. See, havijapishana sana.
But there's something. But look, man, this is not even a bias. But there's something about Trump, man. There's just something about the guy. Like
Like you would vote for Trump.
between Trump and Kamala.
Anyone. Between Trump and anyone. You would vote for Trump.
No, if there's a better candidate, I'm voting for the better candidate. But I'm voting for the better candidate. But it just seems like this guy's a tired man. And even when you look at their stuff, I looked at the Joe Rogan podcast with Donald Trump, and the early moments of the podcast is talking about his show, his previous show, and I'm like, what's going on here?
Hey man, I don't know what to expect. I know something crazy is gonna happen.
I really hope our elections are also going to be as entertaining because they're coming up.
I don't think so, but if you want to say something now before we close the episode, you can say we're listening.
No, I'm just saying our elections, they're coming up.
Yeah.
That's it.
Anything else?
Nothing else.
Okay.
No, we do it differently here.
Okay, man.
Vote for who you want to vote for. Vote for the right choice.
Yeah. I don't even want to touch on that.
I'm just thinking that this is the worst time to get kidnapped, or abducted with this heat.
With this heat, bro.
They just put you in a hole somewhere, and my God, it's just hot all day, man.
They just lock you there and you're done for. You're done. Like, have you ever put a chicken under a bucket in the sun? You open the bucket, chicken's dead. Chicken is gone.
For you to talk about your childhood. Why were you guys doing
It was,
that?
I don't even know what it was.
Was this like a game?
It wasn't intentional.
Was it like a game?
We just found a chicken under a bucket and it was dead. The sun was cooking it. Hey, that was terrible, man. I've also seen a cat. A cat who was like, tena hapa nyumbani. There was a bag with like a plastic bag with like leftovers. The cat tried to put its head inside the bag. Somehow couldn't take its head out of the bag. It's stuck on the neck. And amehangaika, amezunguka, amepiga makelele, kimya. Bro, I leave in the morning around 9-10. I come back in the evening at 4 p.m. That cat is in the same position. Dead. Go. That cat is on its last prayers. I removed the bag. That thing didn't even meow. I removed the bag. It just looked at me, paused for a second, and then it started walking away. Normally, when I see a cat, I wanna hit it with a broom. That day, I just smiled because that cat is thinking I'm the most terrible human being. How would you do this to me, bro? I just wanted leftovers.
For a whole day.
For a whole day, I was put in the sun.
My 9 to 5 was just surviving the day, man.
I haven't seen that cat since around this house. If I could trap cats like that, I would trap them like that every day, and I'd leave one as an example. You know how wabongo wakiua kunguru wanamninginiza?
Yeah.
Kunguru wengine wasipinde. Na mimi nataka nimninginize paka mmoja tu hapo. Hi. Anyway, thank you very much for listening, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for that story about the cat, my G.
Yeah, kama mnataka kumninginiza Trump, mkamning'inize tu kwenye jua.
He'll survive, man.
Atakuwa mwekundu huyo.
And before we finish, even in the debates, he did talk about getting shot. As expected.
This guy.
Yeah.
Maybe he won because he won shot. Americans were like, yeah, he can relate to us now. Now it's relatable. We want a president who gets shot at. Maybe that's what they thought of.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, wishing you guys a lovely week, and we will update you on Arsenal, on Manchester City, and on Yanga FC.
Yeah, man. Enjoy your week.
Bye-bye.